Food service workers go through so many challenges. Not only is the work incredibly laborious, the hours are all over the place, but also when you don't work, you don't get paid. So that's why Giving Kitchen is here to support when a crisis like that occurs. But outside of those standard crises that we cover with financial assistance, the illness, the injury, death of immediate family, or housing disaster like a flood or a fire, we also see the industry struggling with things like substance abuse, other mental health issues, access to physical health care, as well as just general support for regular payment of food or basic resources. On our trajectory towards national growth, we first moved into Tennessee with a focus on Nashville. We found some struggles when we got here in just getting the word out and getting trust within the food service community. Giving Kitchen wasn't a known organization to Nashville or to the state of Tennessee. And so hearing that there's an organization out there that's just gonna help you and give you money and fund your needs for your living expenses doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound like there may be a catch and when they owe it back. And it was just this unfamiliarity within food service itself with how charity and grant programs work, because there haven't really been any for the food service industry before. 2023, seeing all of the struggles that have been met by people living here, especially in the food service industry with an average wage of around $14 an hour, the ability to afford and find access to resources when they need it is really difficult. And that huge gap that we see in that is something that we try to support at Giving Kitchen with our Stability Network program. Through Stability Network, we have a lot of different community resources where not only can we connect you to find free or discounted care, we can also help you to navigate through what resources are available and which ones you might be eligible for. We have a team of case managers that can work with a food service worker in crisis to help them navigate that, make some direct and warm referrals when we have access to the right resources for them, and also just help guide them through what they're going through. The primary resources that we focus on include physical health and wellness, mental health and substance abuse, as well as employment and several other resources. There's often a lot of resources for food out there, whereas resources as a whole for things like transportation and childcare almost don't exist anywhere in our country. So we work really hard to find what options there are available with those as well. We tell any food service worker that wants to apply for assistance with Giving Kitchen or find support from our resources to start by asking for help on our Ask for Help page. That's on our website, www.givingkitchen.org/help, or in Espanol, www.givingkitchen.org/ayuda. And we have full English and Spanish availability to say who you are, what your crisis is, and how we can contact you. From that point, we will assign you to a case manager or direct you to our resource library if it seems like you have a crisis that might be better fit by navigating it there. And then we have a financial assistance application online for those who qualify for financial assistance with an illness, injury, death, or disaster. They would also work with the support of one of our case managers to get through that, provide documentation that they work in food service, a paycheck works, documentation of their crisis, which is illness or injury. We're looking for a doctor's note with estimated time of recovery and diagnosis. And then we're looking for your living expenses, a copy of your lease or mortgage statement, and a copy of your utility bills. One of my favorite stories of helping food service workers in crisis is actually the very first person who came to us and asked for help when we moved into Tennessee. This was right around the time of the Christmas bombing in 2020. And to keep their identity confidential, I won't say their name, but they reached out to us, wrote us a statement of need, which is part of our application, where we were asking you, what happened? Tell us a little bit about it. And so this is what we received. On the morning of December 25th, 2020, a bomb went off about 100 feet from the front of our apartment building. The loft's at 160, located at 160 2nd Avenue North in downtown Nashville. Our hardship is less about missed work. There was barely any missed work. but more about the fact that we lost all of our belongings and were not able to go back in to salvage anything. It was a total loss. Financially, we are awaiting our insurance payout to arrive and have had to purchase new things: clothing, laptops, personal items, medications, etc. We're staying in a short-term rental in East Nashville and would appreciate help with March's rent. Very quickly, this person got through our financial assistance program and was awarded a full month of rent at $2,500 to help them get through that crisis.